course, at my age, when someone says that to you, you have to wonder, you know, did I leave the stove on or something? I wrote this song with Richard Fagan, a big Nashville songwriter. And I wrote a bunch of songs with him back in the 90s. I wrote 3 or 4 Scorcher songs with him. And he wrote a lot of hits, big songs, a lot of big songs. Anyway, I lost track of him completely. And one day I got a call from him, you know, a year ago as we were writing the record. He said, "Jason, I'm ready to write songs again, and I can do it now, and I think I can make the space to write this song with you, to write a song with you." And it struck me as rather odd. I mean, why would you say something like that to someone that you hadn't even talked to in 10 years? But that night I sort of Googled Rich Fagan, and I found out that, oh my God, there's quite a story. Evidently, he got in a really drunken late night altercation with his domestic partner, and they pulled out knives basically, and Richard sort of shoved him and whatnot, and threw him down, and stormed out of the house, and got in his car, raced off, got a DUI, wrecked the car, and on and on. Anyway, as they were at the prison, at the jailhouse, booking him for DUI, the police came out into the room and said, "Mr. Fagan, I'm sorry, we're going to be booking you for more than DWI. Your housemate Tom Materi is dead, and we're booking you for murder." So, anyway, Rich called me back the next day and said he wanted to write with me, and as it turns out, he was in a halfway house. They had put him in a halfway house. They didn't convict him of murder. They convicted him of some sort of manslaughter degree. And Tom's family didn't even press charges, actually, to their credit. But anyway, he was at this halfway house just down the road at my little farm in Dixon, Tennessee, out there in Bon Aqua, Tennessee. And I have really young kids, young little girls, and I was like really not sure I should do this, because he said, if you come pick me up and sign me out, I can go to your house and we can write a song. So I was rather apprehensive about this whole idea, But eventually I thought, well, anything can be forgiven in Nashville, Tennessee, except writing the bad songs. So I went and picked up Rich, signed him out, took him to my house, and we wrote this song here. Now, I don't really play that good a guitar, so I can't really do all the cool stuff that Warner plays on the record, but you'll just have to sort of imagine that in your mind. But anyway, here it is. Bob Cutter came to Twang Town with a briefcase in his hand. The way to the promised land, with a head full of ideas and a pocket full of cash, an alligator smile, white dust on his mustache. But traffic came to Twang Town back in '92 with a guitar full of songs and manure on his shoes. Bob Cutter told young Buck, "Son, I'm making you a star." Then took all of his money and title maxed his car. Somewhere in the distance, a hound dog howls. He's got the Twang Town blues, Twang Town blues. You will read about it EMT. Her daddy's darling daughter, her mama's pride and joy, set out to be the heartthrob of every country boy. Bob Carter, he was waiting. Yeah, he had her in his sights. But she took all his money as they read him his rights. Well, somewhere in the distance, a hound dog howls. He's got the Twang town blues, the Twang town blues. She will read about it in the music studios. Last night he dreamed of Johnny, that he was still alive. Tonight he'll fill a six-pack just to watch it die. I got the Twang town blues, the Twang town blues. You will read about it in the music studios. Last night I dreamed of Johnny, he was still alive. Tomorrow I'll kill a six-pack just to watch it